60% of second marriages end in divorce, and the financial devastation can last for decades. But what if I told you there's a legal document that could protect your assets, your business, and your children's inheritance, all while potentially strengthening your marriage? Today, we're diving deep into prenuptial agreements to discover if they're worth the investment and whether the benefits outweigh the uncomfortable conversations they require. When Sarah met James at a coffee shop in downtown Seattle, the last thing on her mind was a prenuptial agreement. 2 years later, as they planned their dream wedding, James brought up the topic that makes many couples uncomfortable. Sarah felt hurt and confused, wondering if this meant James didn't trust her or expect their marriage to last. This reaction is completely normal, but understanding prenups could have saved them weeks of unnecessary stress. A prenuptial agreement, commonly called a prenup, is a legal contract that couples sign before marriage. This document outlines how assets, debts, and other financial matters will be handled during the marriage and in the event of divorce or death. Think of it as a financial roadmap that provides clarity and protection for both parties. The stigma surrounding prenups often stems from misconceptions. Many people believe prenups are only for the wealthy or indicate a lack of trust. In reality, prenups serve as practical planning tools that can benefit couples at any income level. They're particularly valuable when one or both partners have assets, children from previous relationships, own businesses, or expect to inherit family wealth. Creating a prenup involves several key steps. First, both parties must fully disclose their financial situations, including assets, debts, income, and future financial expectations. This transparency often leads to important conversations about money that many couples avoid. Each person should have independent legal representation to ensure their interests are protected and the agreement is enforceable. The timing of a prenup is crucial. Courts scrutinize agreements signed too close to the wedding date, as this can indicate pressure or duress. Ideally, couples should begin the process at least 3 to 6 months before their wedding. This timeline allows for thorough negotiation and revision without the stress of looming wedding deadlines. Prenups can address numerous financial matters. They commonly include provisions for property division, spousal support, debt responsibility, and inheritance rights. However, they cannot include arrangements for child custody or child support, as courts maintain jurisdiction over these matters to protect children's best interests. Additionally, agreements cannot include non-financial provisions like household chores or personal behavior expectations. The enforceability of prenups varies by state, but most jurisdictions recognize them when properly executed. For a prenup to be valid, it must be in writing, signed by both parties, and entered into voluntarily with full disclosure. The terms must be fair and reasonable, and neither party should have been under duress when signing. Common misconceptions about prenups can prevent couples from considering them. Some believe prenups guarantee divorce, but research suggests couples who discuss financial matters openly, including through prenup negotiations, often have stronger marriages. Others think prenups always favor the wealthier spouse, but well-crafted agreements protect both parties' interests. The benefits of prenups extend beyond divorce protection. They provide clarity about financial responsibilities during marriage, which can reduce conflicts. For entrepreneurs, prenups can protect business interests and prevent disruption from personal legal matters. They also offer peace of mind for individuals with significant assets or those who've experienced difficult divorces previously. However, prenups aren't suitable for every couple. They require honest financial disclosure and can create tension if not approached sensitively. Some couples prefer to build their financial lives together without predetermined divisions. The cost of creating a comprehensive prenup, which typically ranges from $1,500 to $5,000, may be prohibitive for some couples. The conversation about prenups should focus on mutual protection and planning rather than distrust. Approaching the topic with empathy and openness can transform a potentially difficult discussion into an opportunity for deeper financial intimacy. Couples should view prenups as insurance policies they hope never to need, but appreciate having. Modern prenups are evolving to address contemporary concerns. Some include provisions for social media usage, student loan responsibilities, and even pet custody arrangements. These agreements can also address the division of retirement accounts, stock options, and other complex financial instruments common in today's economy. State laws significantly impact prenup validity and enforcement. Community property states like California have different requirements than equitable distribution states like New York. Some states have adopted the Uniform Premarital Agreement Act, which standardizes prenup requirements, while others maintain unique statutes. For couples considering a prenup, the process begins with honest self-reflection and open communication. They should discuss their financial goals, concerns, and expectations for marriage. Consulting with experienced family law attorneys is essential to ensure the agreement meets legal requirements and protects both parties' interests. The decision to create a prenup ultimately depends on each couple's unique circumstances, values, and comfort level with financial planning. While not necessary for every marriage, prenups offer valuable protection and clarity for many couples. When approached thoughtfully and executed properly, they can strengthen rather than weaken relationships by promoting transparency and mutual understanding. Whether Sarah and James decided to pursue a prenup or not, having an informed discussion about their options allowed them to make the best decision for their relationship and future together.